Welcome to Sunshine Art and Drawing. Today I'm going to be unboxing a diamond painting. This diamond painting comes all the way from the UK. It's from a store called Victoriasmoon, and you can find that store at victoriasmoon.co.uk. I'll put a link in the description. Now, they kindly emailed me and offered to send me one of their diamond paintings of my choice if I could open it and show you guys. So there's no affiliate or no payments that are being made for this. It was really just they'd like me to show you one of their diamond paintings. So let's open this up and I will show you what you get inside the package. So I'm opening up this box for the first time. Let me just shake it in case there's anything else in there, but there isn't. It's just this lovely roll right in front of us. And they asked me to choose one of the designs, but they chose the size. So they've sent me quite a large one, and it's a little bit intimidating, to be honest, but don't worry. If I can do it, you can do it. So it looks like it's probably, I'm going to say like A1 size. So it's 50 centimeters by 70 centimeters. And they also included this really pretty little pen. I wasn't expecting this. So I will show you that in a minute, but that's why I stopped for a second. I was like, that didn't seem like it was included, but you do get this package of tools. So I'm just having a look to see if there's anything sort of unusual in there, but it looks like your regular set of tools that you get with any diamond painting. You get your little tray, your little pink tool, and you get your like little sort of glue sticky kind of stuff. Now this one's pretty big, so I'm trying to figure out how to sort of show you on camera. I think the only way I can kind of show you is to put it sideways, although it is a portrait design. So I'll pop it sideways while I try and smooth it out a bit. You'll always find that they come a little bit wrinkled when they come in the shipping, and that's because they have to be rolled up. So what you can do is if you smooth it out for a while with your hands, or lay it out flat with some heavy books on top, it will smooth out, and it smooths out pretty quickly. Like, it doesn't take too long. Just the warmth of your hands, or even just like a warm hairdryer, will help a lot with smoothing it out, or just some heavy books. And now let's open up all of these drills. So on the website they call these drills, like the thing that you drill with, but to me I've always called them like beads, because they just remind me of that, although they're not really beads, I know that. I was just really surprised by that humongous package, but I'm just having a quick check through, and it's always best to do this whenever you get a design, is to have a look through all of them and make sure you've gotten all the packets and there's no duplicates and no numbers missing. So I've made sure that I've got all of the packages, and I believe there was 34 in there, but I'll write it on screen if I get that wrong. But this is like a humongous package of the little drills, like huge, and this is the black color, that's why there's so much, because the background is black. So it's going to take me a while, and they're square drills, which is going to be a little bit different, but I thought I would challenge myself. Now here is this lovely tool. I had a bit of a look on their website and I was able to find what the tool is, and I will pop a screenshot from their website in a moment in case you're looking for this one. But it comes in a little plastic package, and on that end it's like a very, very fine tip, which is really handy for picking up very small sort of beads and sequins and stuff. And then this tip is made of wax, so it's removable. So as you can see, I'm unscrewing it because I wanted to have a bit of a look, and you can screw it back on. I assume that's so you can replace the end, but it's slightly offset so that you can use it like a pen. It's really, really pretty, and inside of it, it's like a little tiny diamond-y sort of, I guess maybe they're even like little pieces of the resin that they use for the drills anyway. So very, very pretty. And here's the little package of the regular tools that you get. Let's open that up and I'll have a look, see if there's anything unusual, but it's looking all very, very sort of standard, normal supplies. So here is a pair of tweezers and the little tool with the longer section on one end and the shorter section on the other. There's a little piece of paper or card here. It's sort of sticky backed card. I'm not sure what it's for, but I was thinking it might be for removing any of the glue or wax that gets on the design. You can kind of use it like a little sort of sticky and then pull up. That would make sense. So let's get these all off of the design, and I'll try and show you the design that I got. It's quite a hard thing to do because it is covered with the paper at the moment. So I'll show you sort of the thing on the side that you can see. So here is the little I guess it's like a little directions or the little menu of all the different designs that you need to match up. So each of the symbols represents a different number, and each number corresponds with a certain color of the drill. And here's the little design. Let me get you a better picture because this one's sort of just a little printout. So that is the finished design. It looks like a splattery, painty cat, and I thought it was very, very appropriate for my channel. So this on their site at the moment is $29.95. These are all the things that you get with it. So all of this comes with it, except that little glittery pen. I think that is separate. So I went and looked up on their website just in case it is, and it's £3.49. Sorry, £3.49. Their website is in pounds. It's from the UK. So this is Victoriasmoon. So Victoria with an S and then moon.co.uk if you're looking for this one. And they have hundreds and hundreds of designs. So definitely it took me a while to decide what I wanted, but I'll run through the colors just so that you can see the different colors that you get and sort of the intensity and clarity of these little drills in case you're looking at getting a diamond set yourself and you're wondering about the quality. I'm going to say a couple of really positive things that I've noticed. One is the bags, the little bags of drills are there already in their little Ziploc bags, and they're also very clearly labeled which one is which is really, really good to see. It looks like they actually measure out exactly how much you'll need. That's why every bag is slightly different and also has the weight on it, so that's how many grams of product that you get. And here are the regular tools and that little diamondy tool just to sort of show you what you get. So sorry about the camera not focusing. It's a newish camera. I'm trying to use my mobile phone because my regular camera really does not like diamond paintings. It has a little bit of a glitchy fest, but my camera on my phone is good enough for this. Definitely clear enough for you guys to see. Now, this is the second thing that I recommend that you do, but it is something that they might be able to do in the factory, is to divide this giant piece of paper that you have on the front into sections. So when you get a big design like this, I recommend dividing it up into say like 6 or 8 sections so that you're only working on a small amount at a time and the rest is covered. You don't have to worry about if you accidentally tear the paper a little bit or anything like that, because you don't keep this paper. It's just to protect it while you're working. So I'm just going to do all of those and make sure that I have cut through each one to give myself little sections. And then you can definitely just fold it. Like you can fold it so it's easier to work, and you've got a section uncovered and the rest stay covered, and just makes it easier to work. I always start in the top left, but you can start any way you want. And I'm just showing sort of like the different colors and matching them up because I wanted to know where the different sort of blacks are. But here's the pattern itself. It's quite intricate and quite small. Very good resolution. So very clear sort of design. Here's that little tool with a bit of a close-up in case you wanted to look at it. It's a bit unusual and I hadn't seen this in diamond painting before, so I think it's really, really pretty. That center section is either very thick acrylic or it's glass. It's very quite weighty and sort of feels quite weighty in your hand, and that end is really, really fine. It reminds me of like a mechanical pencil. It's about that size, and this end is just wax, so you can use that end to pick up anything. It's very, very handy for if you're doing any sort of really small project that you need to use small beads for, or anything like, off the top of my head, I'm thinking like nail design, where you take little sequins and beads and you place them into the nail varnish while it's still wet. This would be great for that. But I'm showing you how it picks up, the wax picks it up, and you're able to knock them off really easily. It doesn't hold on to them very tightly. You don't feel like you have to kind of fight them. I keep missing it because I'm looking through the lens in the camera, which is a little bit disorientating. But yeah, so it does come off, but they stay on pretty well. So you can kind of knock them a little bit, but they will sort of come off when you need them to. And I wanted to show you just a little bit of footage of me using the tool itself. So let's zoom in a bit on there, and I'll show you just placing some of them down. So it works almost identical to the regular tool. So you just grab your little wax end, you find the little drill that you want to put down. I'm going to be doing number 1 blue, which is all the little sort of slashes. They look like little sort of ovals on their side. So we'll pop that down and it unsticks very easily from the little wax end. I'll also show you just with the regular tool, because in case you're interested in that, the regular tool that comes with most diamond paintings is this sort of pink tool with the metal end, and that little metal end will hold a bit of that red sort of sticky tacky stuff that you get, and will allow you to use the tool in the same way. So you can just place them down like that and sort of shift them a little bit before they stick too hard. Now, if you have placed it down and it's slightly off, like you can see mine is there, you just grab your little pair of tweezers and you can get in there and just adjust it a little bit and get it to where you want. So that's what those tools are for. So I'm super excited about this design. I'm hoping that it won't take me too long to do. I sat for a little while and I did all of the number 1 that's in this little section, just so you can kind of see what I've done. I look forward to finishing this one off and showing you this. I'll definitely try and take some video and bits and pieces as I progress, so you can kind of see how it goes, but I definitely won't be able to do like a time lapse of the entire thing, because I think that would take far too long. But I hope you guys have a sunshiny day. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye.